Why do traders do this? Hi, it's Charlie giving you Saturday's video. I'm actually recording this on Tuesday afternoon. So I'm sat here in the day trading room, and one of our members has just told me a real story about a trader friend of his who is trading Virgin Galactic Holdings. Okay. And he's a bit worried about him. And he said, Charlie, I'd like you to do a video on this because I'm a bit concerned about my friend. So I'll tell you a little bit about this story. And this is what happens to traders all around the world. I say this over and over again, is that they don't use stops and they add into their positions. Nothing wrong with adding into positions if you have a risk management process. This chap doesn't. But what he thinks is that technical analysis doesn't work. And the thing with technical analysis is not about being right all of the time. Technical analysis is just another form of trading coupled with, hopefully, risk management. That's what we are doing. We are trading risk when we're trading the markets. So it doesn't matter whether you're trading fundamental analysis, sentiment, technical analysis, moon analysis. It doesn't matter, providing you're managing your risk. And so what this chap has done, he was trading Virgin Galactic. Like many people who have got into trading over the last year or so, you buy stocks and they've generally been going up, haven't they? And so and then if they come down a bit, you hold on to them. If they go up the next day, and this is what this chap's been doing, if it goes up the next day, then he'd close out and bank £200 or £300. If it comes down, then he'd hold on to it for a while until it comes back up again. Okay, and so for a lot of people, that's the extent of their trading. They want to be right. So they'll hold on to it if it comes down and then add more. And if it goes, as soon as it goes up, then they'll bank profits. And over the last year or so, in recent years, that would, for a lot of traders, they'll get away with that. What's happened recently is he bought, I think it was around about $50. He bought this stock, and as you can see, it's come down against him. So he's been averaging in on the way down. His average, I'm recording this on Tuesday, his average is at 33. So, okay, I'm recording this before the open here today. So this is a closed candle here today because there's still another couple of hours to go until the open. Now, of course, this could come back up, could bounce back up and get back to his break-even point, and he'll close out, no doubt, when and if that happens. But the point is, he's still concerned about being right. He wants to come out at break-even or better. But what these people don't do when they're not managing risk is they're not looking at, well, what if I'm wrong? What if this doesn't come up? What if it carries on coming down? He's already taken a lot of heat on his account now because he's been adding in and adding in. What if it keeps on coming down? At some point, he'll blow his account up. So it's the ego of needing to be right versus risk management. And this is where people get it wrong, even if they're technical traders and they don't use risk management. So his problem is he's got trapped in something. He doesn't want to be told what to do. I understand that, but he's now trapped. And so one or two things is going to happen. Either he's going to get away with it and this stock does come back up for him. And so all that will happen is that will feed the beast, so to speak. So he'll then think, I'm the bee's knees, I was right, and he'll happily go on, and maybe he'll happily carry on with his stock trading for another several months, making some money, until the next stock that he gets into, which then comes down, and maybe next time, what will happen is he'll remember what happened this time, and he'll keep adding in and adding in again. Maybe next time that doesn't happen, and then he'll just crash then. It is inevitable. It is inevitable 100% that he will fail because he's doing it wrong. And even if it comes up now, it doesn't matter. There'll be another stock that he'll get caught on, and maybe that one will plummet and keep going. And so he either loses money on this time, or he'll lose it in the future and maybe even lose even more. So because if it does come down from here, hopefully he gets to a point where he cuts the position and takes a whopping loss, but at least he's still in the game. I don't know how much by how much he's down. That would be the most ideal situation, or even that he cut it now. So you're going to be watching this. Go and have a look at Virgin Galactic, because I'm not going to post this video until Saturday. And so we'll see what's happened to it in the meantime. So if it does bounce the rest of this week, then probably this trader has managed to get out of his position. If it carries on coming lower, my concern is that he doesn't come out and cut the loss, in which case he's taken a heavier and heavier loss until either he'll get a margin call or he's just throws in the towel entirely. And it'll be a shame, because that's the sort of person who will end up quitting trading and then saying, oh, trading's rubbish, you can't make money from it. I lost. Yeah, because you did it wrong. Because you didn't manage your risk. So there you go. It's a little lesson for today. It's really, when it comes to trading, don't focus on being right. Focus on managing your risk. And if you can become a risk manager, you'll be a much better trader. But the problem with becoming a risk manager is it means that you have to accept being wrong. It means that you're going to have to accept having losing trades 40-50% of the time. But it doesn't matter if your winners are good now, does it? Because they pay for the losers. But the problem is people, these stock traders, crypto, whatever, want to be right on every trade. And that's what they've been accustomed to over this last year. Whenever the next downturn happens, there's going to be a lot of people who are going to come drastically unstuck because they've been doing it wrong all of this time. Anyway, words of advice there. This person doesn't watch our YouTube videos, I'm told, so that's good. Because I'm sure he probably wouldn't enjoy this, but our member said to me, Charlie, would you do a video on this? And this is the reality. Technical analysis. Don't this person thinks, oh, it's all about stocks, and he doesn't use any technical analysis at all. Just buy stocks that he likes, maybe does some fundamental analysis on them, and that's fine, but you still got to manage your risk. So if you don't use stops and you start adding in, at some point, one of these days, it will come to bite you. Please don't do it. Take care for now. Enjoy your weekends. I'll see you next week.